Is it worth it to hire an outside sales rep for my home care business? Now, in my discussions with home care owners across the country, there's three refrains about outside sales reps that emerge as a pattern. One, I tried it, it didn't work. I hired someone who they didn't produce what I expected. I'm not considering that as a current strategy. Two, I tried it and it didn't work the way I expected it to, but I'd try it again if I found the right person and think it could be a good sales strategy. Three, others in my network, franchise, right in my backyard, they've had success with this. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not sure if it's the right move for my business. Yeah, we had hired a marketer and then we spent tens of thousands of dollars, and I don't even think that we ended up getting one referral. Yeah, maybe there was a referral or two, but yeah, I don't really think that it produced much. And yeah, I mean, it seemed like it was not really sure it was worth the investment. Yeah, and I'm not even sure actually what they were doing during the day. Now, regardless of your past experience and current mental picture about this as part of your sales strategy, consider the following. If you hired a person today that was the right fit for the role, who was going to into your market and actively building relationships on your behalf and your brand, would this be good for business? Now, if the answer to that is you're closed off to the idea of hiring this role for now, look, while I think it's valuable to review this possibility in your sales strategic planning with this in mind as a component, look, there's plenty of other strategies that have great returns for that where you can focus resources. Now, if the answer is yes, however skeptical, the main foundation is the right person, right fit for the job, and your culture. But there's a few caveats and team dynamics and culture to be explored later. So consider the following questions. How do I know maybe if I've made or will make the right hire with the person as the right fit for the role? What return should be expected from an outside sales rep and community liaison, home care marketer, call it what you like? What relationships would be the most fruitful in my market? Now, what if I hire somebody in a combo type role for the office and I have them go out into the community a couple days a week? What metrics are going to be best? What milestones will be the most appropriate? How should this person be compensated, and how should their compensation be structured? What's my competitive environment? Now, right fit, right role. In order to figure out if you have the right candidate for the right role, what valid metrics and methods are you using? So now, I like to make sure that we take as much of the guesswork out and use a defined process that has, as part of the process, a scientifically data-based method to help determine this match. Scientific data-based. Okay, so what does that mean? So we use a predictive index, right? There's other products out there, but certainly I encourage you to have all valid metrics and a system in place. All right, so what does it mean? We all have behaviors, and we all have behaviors that we exhibit. Look, these things are intrinsic in us, and like you can ask a fish to climb a pole, right? But it's still a fish. Who would ask a fish to climb a pole? What I'm saying is that there are certain people that are going to make great outside sales reps, and there's certain people that are going to make great client care coordinators. They're not necessarily going to be the same person. So why didn't you just say that? What's this about fish climbing poles? It's a metaphor to get. In order for somebody to be able to perform, they have to be in a role in which it is that, one, their behaviors are intrinsically aligned, because that's going to inform their motivations, and that's going to inform how it is over the long term, right? Now, there's several great tools, with something like the predictive index that we use as a job assessment tool, right? The behavioral assessment. I go all into that into the blog. But just to dig a little bit further, right? So you hired somebody with years of experience and they didn't perform. Well, even if you have somebody with years of experience, if they came from an environment where, say, the leads were well farmed based on the systems that were already in place, and this person may not be the right fit for outreach and actively drumming up business, shaking hands, kissing babies, rubbing bellies, being consistent with the whole social component of driving their activities. At least you didn't say shaking babies and kissing bellies. Especially where you have a long sales cycle and rejection's pretty high. So what return should be expected from an outside sales rep? These are a lot of really great questions. So this is where you try to sell me on something, goods, services, products, that sort of thing. They need to perform. You're building a dream team. Look, if you want to optimize your people strategy to match your business strategy, why don't we schedule some time to talk about it? It's free. We'll do a discovery call. We'll identify what's going on in your business. Maybe there's something there for you. Maybe there's a way we can help. At the very least, we'll share a cup of coffee. Tea. It's green tea. So we can share a cup of coffee or tea together.